Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to HyperRogue. I've truly never heard of this game before, and it's super confusing. I'm trying to figure out how to move around, and this is weird. All right, so HyperRogue is going to make me throw up. I've yet to run into any monsters. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. This game has very little in the ways of documentation. It's got some kind of weird potential ice diamond, okay? It's got kind of this weird potential for something, and I'm really not sure what. Just because it's very unique. All right, so we've made it. Wherever the heck we've made it. Dormant ivy. Oh, okay. So I guess I don't understand. How do I kill things? How do I succeed at this game? This is crazy. Alright, so I kill the giant ape and the vines and oh, this is weird. I want to get over here. Hello. I get one whatever this is. I don't even understand. I guess I'm fighting things. This is a turn-based roguelike, and it's very confusing. I like the music. The music is good, but I don't understand the rest of it. The manner that this game is displayed is fascinating. It's very esoteric, which is it's interesting. It's got very unique design. I'm just very confused. And probably going to die here. Oh wait. There's one down. Let's see if I can take out these vines before they go after me. Come on. I wanna get for the core. Yeah. Alright. The game over. Apparently I died there. What even? Okay, let's give this another shot. So, as far as I can tell, you kind of wander this desolate landscape. There's no ostensible leveling system or anything. That looks like an item I can pick up. There we go. This is, for now, you collect as much treasure as possible. And it doesn't seem like there's any base upgrade system. Which I guess is fine. A roguelike doesn't need it. But there's also just, like, zero user interface at all. There's config, which is truly just, modify options, and that's it. There's no leveling, but it does seem like the entire goal here is to collect money before you continue on. And I assume after a certain amount of cash, you get to go places? At least that's what it said. I just took some little red lines for whatever reason. I'm not sure if that means I've taken damage. I also don't know what Y and W are. If I can maneuver around these wolves. Because, let's see. Yeah, it gives me cryptic little messages here. It's like, good to see that your fighting skills will serve you well in the frozen waste. And it's like, alright? Does that mean I got better? Does that mean I can, like, punch things now with some degree of accuracy? Kill this thing. Well, I mean, we're definitely murdering a bunch of ice yetis, which gotta be something. But it said, collect $30 money to explore new lands. So I assume that has something to do. Oh, I think it just actually had a message for me and I wasn't even paying attention. That's okay. I'm just going to get up to 30 because that's what it said when I died. And I might as well just follow the base instructions. So it does get a little bit easier to control as you go along. I'm getting swamped with all sorts of wolves though, which is kind of a mess. Now, there's like zero animation here, which to a degree disappoints me just because I feel like a game like this should have some kind of something. Oh, am I heating up the area so the ice melts? That's interesting. I think that's actually what's going on here. Because if I get close to these, they disappear after a certain point, but normally I can't move through the ice wall. So, yeah, I guess there we go. I guess I can melt ice balls just by moving around, hence the, like, weird visual effect of kind of the light up tiles. I like the tile design here. It's interesting. It works very well with, I guess, the game's concept of, like, being in a non-Euclidean world or whatever. The fisheye effect is going to drive me a little bit nuts, but that's okay. I wonder if difficulty is based on how much money you've collected thus far. In that case, let's murder everything. Oh, damn. Yeah, collect $30 to access more worlds. Defeat 100 enemies to access the graveyard. Neat. So, it's not a very complicated game. I have no idea how much it's going to cost on Steam. I'm currently playing the developer version, whatever, and it does not say on Steam. But it seems like this is one of the more simple roguelikes on the market. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of depth to mechanics. It's almost a puzzle game more than anything else. There's a weird orb thing over there. Let's see if we can get to it. Kind of a pain getting through, because unfortunately you can't actually click on a tile to walk to it. Oh, did I lose it, or is the orb thing just one of those? Might have just been one of those. This is something different, though. I found an Orb of Winter. No idea what that does. Okay, so apparently now I leave ice walls behind me. I feel like this is going to end up doing terrible things to me. Or not. I don't know. I wonder how, like, if the ice will disappear with me or not. But seeing as everything, oh, never mind, it is stopped. Oh, that must have been what it is. There was like a 30 degrees thing directly next to me, and I was curious about that. But it feels more like a puzzle game than a real roguelike, which is fine by me. Because not all roguelikes need to have, you know, great depth of strategy and whatnot. But it does feel like it's going to maybe not have, it's not going to have as long of a shelf life as most other roguelikes. Wow, you really do get swamped pretty quickly there. But it's interesting in concept, interesting in design. I'm not sure I'm going to play too much more of this, just because I truly don't know how much more gameplay there even is, apart from collect gold and go to a slightly different colored tile set. And sure, going inside the Great Wall does actually pit you up against those terrifying vine creatures that just utterly and brutally murder you. But apart from that, let's see. Apart from that, also just the fisheye effect, or the fish lens effect is going to drive me insane. I activate the flash spell, and apparently I murdered everything. Oh, the bonfire. What does a bonfire do? Heat. Apparently. Alright. I was hoping the bonfire would actually do something, and instead I got surrounded. Now, this game does run kind of weirdly. Like, it's supposed to run at 60 FPS, but since it's turn-based, there's really not a whole lot here. Like, there's really not a whole lot of graphics, so it's kind of surprising that, you know, it goes down to, like, 30 and 40, depending on what's going on. But I guess, to a degree, that non-Euclidean rendering has to be kind of a pain to do. Probably takes a lot of processing. It's probably not set up to use a graphics processing unit particularly well. Trying to get to 30 gold, but we're just going to get swamped in Yetis. Like, look at them all. This is getting really nuts, really fast. I'm just trying for the coward's approach here, instead of fighting things normally. Or, they've all lined up for me, so I should probably just murder them in succession. Win available. Seems to be working. Better than getting surrounded. Unfortunately, those vines are coming after me, and I don't want that, because getting surrounded in this game sucks. But as long as you can get them to come at you in one direction, it ain't so bad. But I think difficulty is actually scaled based on how much money you have in this game. So in this case, you know, I've got 22. Oh, I completely missed there. Oh well, at the end of the world. 25. Very close here. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh. Finish them off in succession. Run. Run. It's Jefferson. Yeah, no, difficulty is absolutely based on how much money you've collected thus far, which kind of makes sense. It's an easy way for the developer There we go. Okay, I now have enough treasure to access new lands, which I have no idea what that's going to end up meaning for us, but it's ultimately my main goal here. I kind of want to see if it gives us another option to go anywhere else, or if it's just... Oh, this is messy. And here's where we lose. Game over. Alright, so collect $60 to access... Really? How do I go new places? Restart? Dang. Alright, so I have no idea how to access the new world, but that's okay. But that's pretty much the extent of gameplay. Yes, there are new areas that we can go to. Holy crap, this is... Oh, it's a sand dune. It's not money. How bad. This is the extent of gameplay. There's not much more than this, and... To a degree, I'm disappointed, but at the same time, this is a solo-person project, and I think the large amount of draw is just the non-traditional gameplay and visual design to it, which I can respect. But at the same time, it's not going to captivate me for long, just because, I don't know, there's truly not a whole lot going on here. So, I could see some people appreciating this, especially people that are fans of, you know, non-traditional roguelikes and are kind of tired of the whole Binding of Isaac, Risk of Rain, not truly rogue game. Because this isn't really a rogue either. It's just another roguelike. It's just one of the more unique ones that I've ever seen. Well, either way, it's coming out on Steam today, Friday, January 16th, and it's up to you if you want to get it. There is actually this version on the developer's website that you can play for free. But if you want to support the developer, I'd recommend picking it up on Steam, just to, you know, support further endeavors. And, well, the Steam version does actually have achievements. I believe it'll have trading cards at some point, and online leaderboards. So if you want to actually compete for a high score, there's that. But personally, none of those things particularly appeal to me. But, oh, this is the bonfire. Well, I guess the bonfire kind of opens the way for me, but I'm going to quickly get trapped. How do I escape from here? Yep, game over. Anyway, this has been Wonderbot trying out HyperRogue. An interesting game, but probably not one I will come back to. And, well, with that, if you liked this quick look at this game, not even really that in-depth of an impressions video, please leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And, well, if you have any questions, if you'd like to see more, or, well, you want me to play more of this game, or, you know, really anything else, please leave a comment below, and I will get back to you or ask the dev, or really whatever is necessary. And, if you want to see just more of me in general, please hit subscribe, because I do a lot of videos like this. Roguelikes, impressions videos, the whole 9 yards. So, I will see you guys on the next review and or let's play, and as always, thanks for watching.